Hello and welcome to the another series of coding. Today we will solve lead code problem angry professor, right? Instead of reading whole description, I will be giving an example. Then you will get the clear understanding what the question is asking. Okay, so let me take into demo mode. So basically one professor was there and that professor passed a rule which students are indisciplined, right? Most usually we all are undisciplined and we don't go class on time, right? So that professor has passed rule that if minimum number of student will come in the class before time, then the class will be go on, otherwise it will cancel. Okay, so this is so basically it is saying that if this number of student arrive in the class, okay, that's the threshold value. If suppose any value given us, okay, so if threshold value arrive in the class, then the class will be go on, otherwise it will cancel. So suppose this is the number of student, okay. So what and these are student coming time. If the student come too earlier, then it is negative. Okay, this student come too earlier, so I think they are first bencher, right? So this student come too earlier, so it is negative. This student come after time, and he is late, right? Then okay, this student came on time, exactly on time, right? This student also come earlier before the time, and this student came too late, right? So there are two students who are too late, right? So two student and three student come on time, right? So they are come on time and the threshold become 3. So the class will be go on, right? Class will not will be can not will cancel. Okay, so let me take another example. So this is a class, okay. These are number of total of students, okay. This is a professor said if this number of students will come in the class, then the class will be happen, otherwise we will cancel the class. So in this example, this student came on time, right? So we will count one for on time one. These students are late one. If the value is positive, then they are late. So this student is late. Even this student is late, and this student is too late, just like me. Okay, so they are uh, okay, 3 are too late. So these students are indisciplined, so the class will be cancelled because the professor said that these minimum number of students should present before time, right, on the time. Otherwise suppose the time was 9 o'clock and these students came on 9 o'clock. Two students came on 9 o'clock, the class will be happen, otherwise not. Okay, so let me take into the coding. Okay, the problem is very easy, I think. Okay, so what we will do, and this is given, let me tell me input, and this is given how many number of test cases, and this is given number of uh, element in array. You can say that the number of student in a class, so 4 number of student, and threshold value was 3. Okay, how many students should come before or on time, right? So these number and these are value of the student, and again the. Okay, so what we will do, we will first we will calculate how many numbers are we can do by the we can count the negative value and equal to 0. If the value is if the value is if the value is negative or equal to 0, that means these number of students are present on the time. Okay, okay, so we will count 0 a negative value, and that's in the array, right? So we will use the filter function. uh, so we get Okay, what we will use, we will count the len. So we will, you can use for loop even too. Okay, but I am using filter function. That, and what we will use, we will use lambda expression x, and if the value is, if the x is less than or equal to 0, okay, that element will come in the list. Okay, sorry, I have to give a, and after that what will, if the negative, if negate equal to, okay, equal to or greater than or equal to k, then the class will be happen, so it will not cancel, then we have to return no, right? The class will go on, otherwise we have to return yes, class will be cancel. Okay, so let me run this program. What happened? Yeah, it is working. Okay, let me submit it. All the test cases passes, and it okay. Thank you guys for watching.